Yeah, I think we talked about the conference that the word that keeps coming back to me is clarity. People really need to be clear about what they want. And and you have to be clear about it on several levels. Number one, you have to be clear about what they want in life and what their current life is. In other words, if their life is unacceptable to them in the way they are, they're very clear about that, and so it motivates people where they can't be in the same place they are this time next year. Like if the thought of that is so unbelievably unacceptable, it's going to drive that person and motivate them very, very highly. The second level of clarity is with regards to the strategy. So what you want in life, you got to do something about that. And it could be a variety of things. It could be house flipping. I'm not saying house flipping is not for you. It could be self-storage, right? There's multiple ways to achieve the same goal. And the second level of clarity is really to be what vehicle am I going to use to get there, right? And this is where especially looking at a variety of things and what resonates with you, what kind of investment vehicle resonates with you, and does it really lend itself to a lifestyle you want? For example, I think there's a lot of people think when they're in their W-2 job, they think that becoming a real estate investor is their ticket out, when in fact it's not. I thought so too, and so I'm flipping all these houses, and I just created my own rat race. And I didn't want that, but I was a real estate investor full time. But man, I couldn't go on vacation for a week or two or whenever I wanted to. And so all of a sudden I realized that vehicle didn't actually suit I wasn't clear about what I wanted. I thought I wanted to be a real estate investor, but I didn't really know what that really meant. So being clear about the vehicle and in some extent having an open mind with regards to multifamily, because of the issue with multifamily specifically is that most people think it's an advanced strategy that they might be able to graduate to in 10 years. So let me buy a house a year, get some experience, and I'll take the cash from that and I'll roll into apartment buildings. And you don't have to do any of that. And so keeping an open mind to the possibility that, you can get started with multifamily right now. I don't have to spend 5 or 10 years doing single family house investing. I can do it right now. And having an open mind and educating yourself around that, and then really becoming clear about your vehicle that you're in. I think that's the other level of clarity that is required. And once you become clear on those two things, you have no other option than taking action. Like it would be incongruent, Whitney, if you said, hey, I can't be in this position this time next year, and you don't take action. Something is incongruent. You just lied to yourself and me in the process, right? And therefore you weren't actually clear about what you wanted. But if you were clear, it would propel you to action, right? Because it was so clear in your mind that you can't be in the same place this time next year. So you have no other option but to take action.